Oh. Hello, minions. Welcome back. I've decided what we're gonna do, but Wee King just threatened to throw snowballs at my house because I said his was gonna be too small. His base was gonna be too small to intimidate mine. And on his way, he got blown up. And I told him I wasn't still recording, but now I'm recording this just because it's funny, and I was ready to start recording anyway. So, yeah, actually, I'm going to want one more stack of this glowstone. Just because I'm going to turn a bunch of this into glowstone lamps. Because I'll tell you what I'm doing here in a second. But first, let me just focus on making glowstone lamps. I don't know how much of this I'm going to need. So we're just going to... excuse me, do it like that. And then killed by a spider. Oh no. Oh, good times, good times. Okay, let's turn the rest of these. Doop doop boop 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 boopity boop. Okay. Alright, let's put this crap. Actually, I'm gonna need some of it. Might as well take extra. Just to be certain. Oh, I love piling on when people are upset. Okay, let's take this glowstone, dump it up there. Fill out those lamps. I do not need anywhere near this many lamps. We'll take that many just to be sure. Big enough for me. I think we're going to need about 4 comparators. Oh, so let me tell you what we're doing. And did I put it? I think I put it on the wall. Diggity, which is good. I need to come down here because I need some cobble. I'm going to build a potion dispenser meter. I have those potion dispensers, as you hopefully know, in the nether that dump speed potion on me when I'm traveling through the nether just to make it a little quicker. Actually, I might as well take a few stacks of this. And of course, they get used up because a dispenser only holds 9 items. Now, I may increase that capacity with chests and hoppers, but for now, that's what it holds. But what I would like to see is when those are running low, so that I know to come back with extra potion. Oh, and actually, I was going to take these speed potion and turn them into splash potion. We'll do that real quick while we're here. So we're going to go set up, use the new comparators to set up a... to set that up, basically. Alright, let's get a couple of gunpowder for splash potion here. Boomity boom. Boomity boom. What was I brewing in here? Oh, made some night vision potion. Boop, boop, boop. What was he saying? Oh, he lost a stack of potatoes. Do you need a rescue? Alright. Well, I'm not going to rescue him. I got stuff to do. Okay, we need a couple comparators. So basically, we're going to set up some redstone lamps to be the fuel gauges, if you will. I don't need them to be really precise. Just good enough, basically. Question is, do I want to do comparisons or just let the wire run? I'm probably just going to let the wire run for that, so I don't need to take any of those redstone blocks. I do need at least 4 comparators, so I'll take 10 just to be sure. I might need some torches. Not sure. Want to be prepared. I shouldn't need any repeaters, but if I need them, I'm going to want to have them. Let's see. Do I need anything else? I've already got the dispensers there. Okay. That ought to do it. And as long as I've got enough cobble to build around it. And I haven't, like, mocked this up or anything, so we're going to be kind of seat of our pants in it. He's actually eating real-life food, lucky bastard. Oh, I can't talk to him because I'm in the portal. Okay. Now this one place here, I should have plenty of room to put the wiring in. It's going to be a little more pressed at the other end, but anyway, these are completely empty. And actually, I don't even have... Should have taken those. I don't even have any potion to fill this in, but we can still set it up. So here's how we're going to do it. And I'm not going to need this chest, since we're going to put meters on this. Okay. So let's dig in here. Hopefully things don't go crazy when I start digging in here. This pick on netherrack is simply insane. And whatever I end up wiring, I'm going to want to surround it with cobblestone just to make sure that it's blast resistant, because you never know. But basically, the question is, where am I going to put the meters? And the question is, do I want to split it so there's one on either side, or do I want to set up 2 meters? I think I'm just going to set up 2 meters. And if I power them... Would you shut up, portal? Trying to think. I could just do empty full, but I want to know when it's kind of getting empty, so I think I want to take it all the way up and do at least 4 levels, because it'll do up. You can do up to 15 levels of power output from, well, 16, I guess, if you include 0 as one of the power levels, leading out of here. So I want 1. Let's think about how we want to do this. Basically, I'm thinking something like this, right? Where there's... Oh, did I? Seriously? Oh, that's the exact opposite of what I wanted to do. Fill this in there. So that we can put the lamps here, right? Okay. Actually... I don't think I need Silk Touch to grab back the lamps, but... use it anyway just to be safe. So basically I want this when this is getting empty, I want to see it going, you know, the output going down, down, down here. And to do that, I'm going to need a comparator coming out of here. And what that will do is that will tell me how full this is. So if I run some redstone, don't need my bow, out of here, and I'll let it run around. That's the tight wiring here that's going to be kind of tricky. Then depending on how full this is, that lights up. So there's 2. And I think it's also based on how, so if I only put 1 in here, then see it's only 1 because it's barely full, because a stack would be full, right? So if I put the stack, then it goes back to 2. But potion doesn't stack, so that's 1. So it's full up to there. What, honey? What? Why do you hate me? Did it hear me again? We need to unplug the Kinect. Why don't you just go unplug it? Okay, well then be lazy and deal with it. So that's gonna be that. Yeah, that would be nice. Just get a lot of dogs to feed. Now the question is how to do this, because again, that's going to be 2 items for relatively empty. That's not me, is it? No. That's just it buffering. God, she is pissing me off. Crazy lady in my house. So let's put in some more of this cobble, just so the redstone's easier to see. Figure out how the hell we're gonna do this. So going... Basically, it's almost like I'm gonna have to go down and then somehow loop back up. So I'm not sure if we're gonna be able to stack them this closely. And let's abandon the idea of getting one below the level, right? So we can kind of power it like that. If... Trying to think what's the best way to do this. Now, I have to take the power out of the output here. So, to get it back in, I'd have to feed it back, although that's going to treat it almost like a clock. If I had that set to subtraction mode, I think it would act like a clock. So, let's bump this over 1. That was a misplaced block. Plus, these need to be cobbly. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. There we go. Strudel boy! The Strudelhausen. Whoa! Hi there! Sneaky towel. So let's see. I want to feed this in here. Now this will actually work out well, because when nothing is illuminated, well, I know I'm going to have 1 item left. Actually, this may be a case of a repeater. If I use a comparator again, I can boost this 1 item signal. It shouldn't have... Oh, does it boost it up to 2 levels? Ooh, and that's going to light both of them? That is unfortunate. Let's try a repeater and see what that does. This may be something I'll have to tinker around with and come back, but we'll see. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Top to bottom is going to be too difficult to wire. I don't want to dick with it. Side to side, on the other hand, will not be too difficult to wire if I use a repeater. Like that. Although, wait, is that... Ooh. That activated the dispenser. That's no bueno. Why is that powering that? Kick on the dispenser. That's a kick into pontoons. Okay. So let's kick it up a notch. And wire this over another level. Just for the sake of, you know, it working. Just to see if we can actually get this working, right? So the comparator there. Powered up. Dump one in. Alright, so we got power there. Now if I apply the power straight in... Okay, let's do a little bit of a test here. I want to see exactly how far this is going to go. So it's going 2 there. Now I believe if I dump in another comparator here, then it will go 2 spots further, because that should be just the same level of output boost. Okay, so now if I bumped this to where it's just a single item, then that should just bump it up 1. Okay, so it is operating the way I expect. Okay, so that's going to bump it 2, which will give me the ability to pump it into here. But again, it's lighting the adjacent block, which pisses me off. So let's put in a repeater. It's still lighting the adjacent block. And that makes me a sad panda. I wish I could... I want to isolate those. Okay, I don't need you, Netherrack. I want to isolate those from each other so this doesn't activate them just from being adjacent. It bothers me that that does that. I wonder if I power it from below, if it will have the same effect. So that's going to complicate this a bit. Can I take... I cannot take the output from there. Can I take a comparator output from there? And is that going to give me, whoa, the 2 blocks I want to see? 1, 2, 3. Yep, okay. So I can pull power out that way. I wonder if I pull it straight out, will that do the same thing? No. Okay. So I need to pull power out like this, and then I can put that and the comparator there. We'll give it the same boost level. You can do that there. Comparator back here. We'll give it the same, which should be just enough. Alright, to power just that one. 1. Now I can even make this a repeater. Now what that's going to do is make it so that it'll still be on even if it's just one of these. But that's okay, because I want this to mean almost empty, not empty. It's in my mine, not my farm area. Okay, so now if I can... I've got to find a way to wire it into the next one to show when it's full. See if Tau logics out what I'm doing here. Now I need to drag this off so that it requires more power to go. Now if I pull this off here, 1, 2, 3, 4. How many does it put off if I have 2 potions in there? That. Now what I need... Will that power that from the side? No, it won't. And if I hook it here, then that's going to connect. Now this one, since it's my almost empty, I can use the repeater straight off of it with no problem, which will allow me to connect here, which will tell me if I have I'm going to need a full stack to show me if the next one's full. Okay, so if I've got 4 potions in there, then that'll be that one. So as long as these are on, so this will work as kind of a warning system, as opposed to a full fuel level. If I had more time and patience, and maybe I'll come back and redesign it in such a way that it's more elegant than this. But this will tell me when it's low and when it's down to 1 potion. So this will give me a warning. Once I fall to 3 potions, that says 3 potions left. And then when I'm out of potions, it goes off. Ooh, now I would really like a 1 potion left. Light. Because that's basically more than 3. And this is less than 3. So it's more like a Boolean, really. So I want this to not be powered if there's only 1 left. Okay, so I need to stretch this out a bit. So let's take it down to only 1 left and figure out how to unpower this. So so with only 1 left, I want this off. Let's bust that. And this will bloop, bloop. So 3 will be off. So that's what I want. And then if there's another potion in it, then that will light 4. Okay. So I need that to be off at that amount. So 1, 2. So I need to turn this again using a comparator. Actually, how much will extend it if I use a comparator here? Will that give me the full charge or just what's left? Okay, that's just giving it the 1 left, so I'm going to need to extend the signal and then to turn the signal, and that will give me 1, 2, 3. Okay, so the 3rd one will be off. So now if I want to extend it again, so this will be off. So I can do a repeater here. Oh, that's not what I want. I can do a repeater here. So which means when more than 1 potion is in here, that light will come on. Alright, so now I have got this activating with 1 potion. What died?
The surround sound.
Did you turn it off?
I haven't touched anything. It seriously turned itself off.
Oh, it may have fallen asleep. Oh, I might have hit the sleep button earlier when I was trying to set up the headphones. Okay. Alright, so now we've got that going. Okay. So from here, actually it may be as simple as grabbing this signal and then pulling it here Now the question is, how far is it going to go with 2 potions? Okay, if I have 2 potions there. Now is this? Okay, so if I move this repeater up to here, this will still activate with only 1 potion. Boom. Which means I can sneak this wire in here. So 1 potion, that goes off. 2 potions, that goes on. 3 potions, still off. 4 potions, that goes on. So this will be that's 4 potions, 1 potion, and no potions. So that's pretty much just the indicator I want. And I don't think lighting will keep pigmen from spawning in here, but if they get spawned in there, I don't give a shit. Alright, and I dropped a button. Button's not something I want to drop. Actually, you know what? Well, no, because I need to take those potions into. See, now I'm just trying to decide what to get rid of out of my inventory. Alright. Give me that button. Okay. So this is proof of concept complete. I don't have my 2 dispensers now. I just have 1. I wish I could butt that up against it, but a couple of signs here would be nice. Alright. Boop, boop. Okay, give me that. Get out of here. Get in there. Give me those signs. So this is 1 remaining. And this is what, 4 remaining? Did I decide? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. 4 remaining. Well, is that? Ugh. Actually, oh damn it! I actually want a light when there's. That goes off when there's 1 remaining. This is not me no likey. So I want that on when there's 1 and only 1 remaining. But the problem is if I've got 2 potions in there. So I need to get it just right so that it comes on at 1 but not at 2. That's what I really want. Okay. Which is slightly different than what it's doing now. So when there's 2 in there, oh man. So there's 2 in there, so I want it on. No, when there's 1. Oh, I'm stupid. So I want. I want it on when there's 1 in there, and it's the next one I want on when there's 2 in there. That way I've got an indicator that there's only 1 and only 1 remaining. So when it gets down to this, this should be only 1 remaining. So it should be off at 2 and on at 1. Or no, on at... God, I'm so damn stupid. Okay, so this needs to be on at 1. So when there's 1 remaining, this bad boy is on. When there's 2 remaining, I want this one to be on. But only at 2 remaining, right? So I need it to be on. I need to be off when there's... I need to be on when there's 2. So there's 2 right now. So I need to hook up this repeater. I'm going to have to dig this out just to get a little bit extra loop in it. This is not elegant, folk. I'm sorry, but like I said, learning as we go. So let's extend it 1 more. Alright. So now we've got... If we pull this out of here with the repeater, then when there's 2... Ugh, that's not what I want here. There's 2, this will be on. And I'm okay with an extra repeater there. We'll be just fine. Okay, so now this should be... Okay, so now when there's only 1, then that one's on. If they're both on, then there's 2. Okay, now we're cooking with gas here. So this will give me a 2-1 countdown. Could use a bigger countdown, but you know what? For now, that's good enough. That'll at least give me a 2 potion warning, which is 2 trips to the nether. That'll be a good reminder. So, 1 potion remaining. 2 plus potions remaining. All right. Let's give it a test drive here. So we've got 2 potions left. And actually, without that, I'm only going to get a 1 potion warning, because it's going to be on until I get down to my last potion. And that's basically going to say, hey, you're down to your last potion. And when I'm down to my last potion, I know it's time to refill it. So, you know what? This is not a beautiful concept, and I may come back and refine it later, but I at least showed you guys the concept that I'm going for. So I may dress this up. What I'm probably going to do is move the dispenser over here, put the gauge over here, just so it makes more sense in the layout. This is kind of bugging me, but that is, I think, what I'm going to do. So, yeah, but you guys get the concept here. Hopefully that wasn't too much of a waste of time. Hopefully we learned a little bit about comparators together, and especially about how when the signal output comes out, if you take a comparator signal every 1 space, then you get the same power signal out, which allows you to extend it with the same power signal, and then you can take the larger signal elsewhere. So yeah, I've got my my little warning system in here now. I don't need all this crap. So that's good enough for me. I need to go replace these potions. I'll fill this back up, and then I'll always have a little bit of warning. And that wasn't brilliant, but I hope it was at least informative. And I've dropped a potion. I will pick that up right now. Goodbye, minions. This is mercifully complete. Later. Peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time, where you at, where you at, where you at? Alright, so, and posting the IP, and opening it up for, you know, just anybody who wants to get on the server. Obviously, before I do that, I'm going to